Hey everybody, my name is Anthony Sigmund. Bringing this to you for the first time. This is my first YouTube video. Decided to do this new venture. Started the blog and also making these videos for YouTube to help assist individuals to transition from the military as well as leadership, mentorship, or whatever case might be. A little bit of background about myself. Retired First Sergeant, was selected to go to Academy, decided to get out and go to psychology. Got accepted to a doctorate program to become a clinical psychologist. Some of you that know me probably be like, whoa, he's going to be a psychologist. Um, but if you want to know about my background, the blog link that you see below, it will take you to my profile and also my blog. Reason why I'm doing this, I decided that this is something that might be useful to other people. When I was transitioning out of the Army, I realized that there is some services that are out there for individuals transitioning out of the military, but not really a lot of resources. Another thing is, sometimes the leadership and the commands are not somewhat helpful. Kind of been on both sides of that fence now, so I kind of realized that. So I decided that, from my lessons learned and things that I thought was important, I thought it was important to try to give back a little bit to the military, an organization that I've been a part of for about 24 years. And there's a lot of soldiers out there, for whatever reasons, they ETS, they PCS, they retire, they get chaptered out of the Army, and, a lot of times they're just dropped like a hot potato, and nobody really knows exactly where they can go and how to turn to get answers. So I devised this blog for people to post questions and concerns on there. Whatever area they may want some mentorship or advice or guidance or whatever. If I don't know it, then I'll find it and try to post it. And whatever subject is posted the most that week, I'll try to do a video on it. Just a short one, 7 to 10 minutes. Kind of tell you, a little bit about what I've found or my experience or how to handle those situations. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. So like I said, if you follow the link below, that'll show you the blog link below. That'll show you to my blog, tells you a little bit about my profile and everything like that. As well as my LinkedIn profile will be attached there. And obviously, if you could, share this with as many people as you possibly can, because you never know who's out there that actually needs some help, needs some assistance. Like myself, I was in the Army, like I said, for 24 years. When it came time for me to transition out of the Army, I was like, what do I do? Where do I go? And then I know for a lot of individuals, it's a very hard transition coming out of the Army and into civilian life, because it's a whole new way of thinking. You just can't order people around. You actually got to use some tact, because in a First Sergeant, you don't really have to use a lot of tact. As some of my previous soldiers would know, my common phrase is, "I'll throw you out the window." You can't really use that into the civilian world, because you might get fired. And then you got to worry about a lot of people's feelings when you get out of the Army. So this is a very tough transition. And then, my position where I was at, the type of authority I've had and the type of leadership that I was in, it's very hard to transition to going to just a regular job out of that. So these are the reasons why, it's not just surrounded around retirement. I have a lot of soldiers right now that call me or email me that want advice. Sometimes they're in trouble. They want to know something about what the command can do. And I'll tell you, me, if you've been one of my soldiers, I will tell you straight up front exactly how it is and what the command's thinking about. As well as, I can give you some mentorship on leadership and mentorship, goal setting. I was an adjunct professor for Central Texas College. I have a lot of background in education as well. So there's a lot of different areas that you can ask me. It just doesn't have to surround around the military and transitioning and retirement. It's afforded to everybody. So again, share my link, share my blog, post it down below. If you have anything, my email will be also on there, so that way you can email me. And like I said, whatever comes up the most is what I'll do a video on next week. Hopefully this will take off and we can get a lot of followers, and it'll be like the shot heard around the world, right? Everybody will get it. Till next week. See you later.